set it off. Gotta know how to fight, ain't no giving up. When the pain come harder, hold your head up. Real winner, go get up. Eating my blessings, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Still one eye open. Hoping and wishing that the world pay attention and listen to the words I mention. Yes, I'm on a mission. Challenge myself for a better living. Every day I give thanks because I'm thankful. You gotta take care of your tempo. You gotta stay humble for your mental. You gotta stay sharp like a pencil. Fight, don't give up, no matter what. Gotta keep your head up, say fight. No matter what, you gotta keep your head up. Fight for your life until it's over. What don't kill you make you stronger. Fight for your life until it's over. What don't kill you make you stronger. Fight for your life until it's over. What don't kill you make you stronger. Fight for your life until it's over. What don't kill you make you stronger. Reach one to teach one. This is your due season. Having faith, keep you believing. Trials and tribulations only last for a season. Speak your healing existence. Walk in your healing, claim your healing. When God heal your body, it's a whole nother feeling. Lay this body down because of death killed it. RP to the old me.
Hey, how y'all doing? My name is MoeMcCoy. I'm from Fireproof TV, and today we're working on a documentary called Young Black Men on Dialysis, and I think it's a very important thing to tell a story about because we all know somebody that's on dialysis if you're not already on dialysis. And what we don't know is people are being mistreated. So we're gonna get it cracking right now. Let me introduce my boy, Mr. Babaluski. Yeah. So tell us about dialysis.
Well, man, you know what I'm saying? It was all like, you know, real shit before I even really start telling you about it. I remember being in San Antonio, Texas. Rest in peace, you know what I'm saying, to my Ada. You know what I'm saying? She was on dialysis, and I remember, you know, going to the DeVita, playing Yahtzee games with her like for like 4 hours, you know what I'm saying? I used to just chill with her, you know what I'm saying? She was like, you know, she was like my mom, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Even though she was like, you know, she's really my cousin, but you know how it is in the black culture. We call our cousins aunties and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? So I never thought, you know what I'm saying, in a million years, you know, going to dialysis with Ada, you know what I'm saying, her name was Tink, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, I'll be put on dialysis, you feel what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying, rest in peace, you know what I'm saying, to, you know, a couple other family members that, you know, had kidney failure, renal failure, you know what I'm saying, that passed on dialysis as well. So the 2018, you feel what I'm saying, well, really began like, you know, 2017, I was in Sacramento, you know what I'm saying, my cousin LB, he got locked up, so I started renting a room for the homie King and his family, and I started getting hella sick, right, you know what I'm saying, I was like, damn, what's going on? I was in and out of the hospital, couldn't keep nothing down, man, I was just like, I felt like I was dying, bro, you feel what I'm saying? So, you know, I was like, man, I gotta get out the homie house, cause, you know, he got his kids, his wife, yada, yada, yada. I'm up, down, throwing up all throughout the night and shit, you know, disturbing. So, packed my shit. I was going to Vegas with Coast to Coast DJs to do a show. Had a layover in Los Angeles. And this is about like 2017, the end of 2017, so like December of the year 2017. Long story short, called my cousin. He came and got me. I was like, you know, I'm gonna go to Vegas closer to the show. You know what I'm saying? I met who's the love of my life, my best friend, you know what I'm saying, Latrice Chambers. You know what I'm saying? I met her, you know what I'm saying, the end of 2017 in December, right there on 103rd and Avalon at the liquor store. And you know what I'm saying, we exchanged numbers, bro, you know what I'm saying? She was just so like kind and just, you know, a sweet lady, you know, she invited me over. It was February now, you know what I'm saying, around the time she invited me over to, you know, check out the football game, you know, the Super Bowl. I'm over there, man, it's 2018, February 2018. I think that was like the 6th or the 8th, the day of the Super Bowl. We over there chilling and shit, man, you know what I'm saying, and I'm eating, I'm just fucking it up, you know, good ass food. You got some good ass food. And so, all of a sudden, man, I started feeling real sick. And I started throwing up. I don't know if it was because I was drinking like the Kool-Aid or the red soda. I don't know if it was blood at that time, but it was to the point that, I passed out, woke up in the hospital, man, and you know what I'm saying, it was just like, told to me by the doctor, like, bro, listen, like, you can't leave the hospital without being put on dialysis. They're like, if you leave the hospital without being put on dialysis, you're not gonna make it a week. So I didn't even have enough time to say bye, to hang up, to close, to, reminisce on life, beyond that day. It was just like, decision I had to make, all right, go ahead, So they put this, it's called a shunt, artificial vein, they put that in me. That had to grow for like 6 months, while I had, one coming out of my heart, where they plugged me up to the machine and did dialysis. And I've been running strong now for 8 years, going 3 times, sometimes 4, 4 hours each time I go. So I go Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Sometimes I go Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, man, so, it's just been a life-changing experience, and I'm just ready to get off of it, because I want my life back, I want to, aware people, not to, go down this road, and what to pay attention to and how to pay attention to your body, so this don't catch up with you and you end up on dialysis.
What's up?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, man. So, that's been life, and it's just been, a learning experience, especially being young black on dialysis by myself, not having a moral support, and it's like, it's so crazy and fucked up that me getting a transplant, a kidney, relies on somebody else giving moral support. It's like, people got family, people got obligations, like, why that shit is not, given to you out of the hospital, so you ain't gotta bother your family or your friends and ask them for moral support. Like, obviously, they don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's me against the whole medical world was already set and stone in what it's in as far as their rules and regulations on getting a kidney. And I'm trying to speak against it because, like, I need a kidney. What happens if I don't ever get nobody to be moral support for me? You know what I'm saying? 6 weeks after I get a kidney, for 6 weeks after I get a kidney, I need somebody there to help me up and down, to and fro, the hospital, doctor appointments and stuff. What happened if I don't get there? What happened if I just know within myself I got the strength? God gonna give me the strength to get up and go and be by myself to get a kidney, you know what I'm saying? So, I just wish it would change, man, because it's like, I've been on it for 8 years, man. I done seen people get on dialysis and get off. You know what I'm saying? I done seen people get on dialysis and couldn't take it and die. You know what I'm saying? I done seen it both ways, you feel what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm trying to live, you know what I'm saying? I got a story to tell, I got a testimony, you know what I'm saying? And I want to tell it, you know what I'm saying? I want to, let the whole world know that, how good God is, you know what I'm saying? Having me on dialysis 8 years, you know what I'm saying? And I'm still here, in spite of the pain, sickness, discomfort, you know what I'm saying? How many times I'm tired of getting stuck, tired of getting up and going. I'm still at it, you know what I'm saying? So I'm very thankful to God, to Jesus, man, because, sometimes, even though it hurts, it's painful, I'll be like, thank God, for giving these people the knowledge to make this machine, to prolong my life, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to die, you know what I'm saying? But, you gotta have, a strong will, so, yeah.
All right, y'all heard it first on Fireproof TV. We about to dive deep into this topic. Let's go.
Face, my nigga. What's up, Pablo? My niggas, man, you already know. I know my niggas gonna shoot some. I know my niggas gonna shoot some. Been waiting for a nigga to come out and show, man.
I'm about to get some.
I got the blue ready, y'all.
Oh, yeah, well, lay that motherfucker on the ground.
Man, let's do it, man. Shit, you already know, nigga. Better 100 shooter on it. Better 100 shooter on it. We go. We good, bro. Better 100 shooter on it. Man, how the kids, my nigga?
Man, we good, bro.
Shit,
You already know, man. Get to this bread. You already know. You ain't talking money. I don't, man. Shoot.
Man, throw another one, my nigga. I play with the game, man. Ah!
Yeah,
6'8", nigga. 6'8", nigga. 6'8". Shit, you ain't scared of nothing, nigga. Yeah, run that. Ain't scared of nothing. Ah, Al Bundy, that's Detroit. What's happening? Al Bundy.
I get the back. I get the back. Yeah, drop that. Yeah.
Half of that. Half of that. Huh? Sexy? Oh. That's not. Nobody more. Me not.
Bet that 100 you don't hit that 100.
Ah, Al Bundy. Sorry.
Can I get that back? Yeah. All money, good money.
Let's do it. Bet. Get off. Ah. Hey, give me my money.
That's 8. One got that.
82.
All that. Shoot.
82. Ah, left hand bandit that wind him up. Ah.
Babaluski, you ain't gonna get in this? Nah, man, I don't feel right, man. Damn, bro.
Let's do something. I'll put you up, my nigga.
Man, come on, bro.
Good, G?
Nah, I don't feel good, bro.
Sit down there, nigga, old tired ass nigga. Ah!
Shoot.
Get him, that's 90.
That's that 90. Carry
My
90.
nigga, yeah. My nigga really talking. Hold on. Shit. Luke. You alright, my nigga?
Ain't somebody calling out
man.
no more. That nigga playing. Wait, nephew, he ain't playing, bro. Calling out no more.
Hold up, man. Hold up. Get your ass up.
Boy, you better get up, nigga.
I bullshit, my nigga. That nigga ain't
Get
playing.
up, nigga.
Hey,
Yo, hold up.
that nigga ain't playing, my nigga.
Yo, bro. Get your ass.
Lucy.
Yo, man, wake up, nigga.
Nephew.
Wake up, nigga. Get up.
Hey, get him up, man.
Hey, somebody call 911.
My nigga.
Nephew.
Hey, who know CPR, man?
Nephew.
You know CPR, man?
Hey, anybody
I know CPR, bro. Hold on. Babaluski.
Fuck, man.
Hey, hold his head, bro. Hold his head, bro.
Hey, nigga, come on.
Hey, call the fucking police, man. Call the ambulance.
1, 2, 3.
Man.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
They said they'll be here in 15.
1, 2, 3. Man, I can't do this shit, man. Bobo, come on, man. Come on, Bobo. 1, 2, 3. What, man? Y'all calling 911 or what, man? Call Y'all been calling. Bobo. Shit. Man, my name is Walter Lee Young, Callaway, White. Yep.
And where you from?
Oh. I am from Los Angeles, California. I was born in Gardena Memorial. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. East Side, baby.
How would you describe yourself before dialysis?
Man, energetic. Man, bruh, look, I'm talking about, so I was raised in the South, you know what I'm saying? Like San Antonio, Houston. You know, we had a family construction company. We was building a lot of the Best Westerns, you know, like in Pampa, Texas, shit like that in that area. And bro, I used to be big. I used to be like 250, you know what I'm saying? I used to like, sometimes we have to like, you know, like furnish, we get done building the hotel, we gotta furnish the hotel, the elevator like stopped working. We have to hump like the refrigerator or like, that's the furniture period for the rooms up the stairs, you know what I'm saying? And like, that shit was fun to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm go-getter, you know what I'm saying? Always been a hustler, jack of all trades, you feel what I'm saying? Far from a lazy person, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, lazy is far what I'm not, you know what I mean? So, I always been, you know, rocking shows, had a lot more energy on the stage for sure, you know what I'm saying? Like when I started off like in 2012 in San Antonio on the east side at Club Groove, they didn't really know my name, so they used to call around San Antonio trying to find me. They were like, hey, bring that nigga back that was hopping all over the stage. You feel what I'm saying? Like I was like Tasmanian Devil, bro. Like I just had unstopped energy. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah.
Fuck, man. Bro, Babaluski, man. Always in the hospital.
So I got some news. They say he's doing okay, but I don't know. I feel like I've been telling him to talk to his doctor, but he hasn't.
Yeah, it's just like, man, just keep going in and out the hospital.
Right there.
Money. Hey, man, pay this damn rent. What's up? What, I want to know, was Lakeisha there? I didn't even see Lakeisha. Oh, Baba's sister? Yeah, when everything was going on. Yeah, she was up in there, man. She hopped in the ambulance. Oh, okay. She must have been in the front. I don't know. I don't know. All that shit happened, man. Motherfucker just, everybody split up. Yeah, and I hope he all right, though. Nah, you know what? I'm calling Lakeisha. You know, she still got the same number, nigga. Why you She got the same number, right? I believe so. Okay, yeah, I call Lakeisha, check on her. You know, I got to check on nephew. You know, find out the condition of Bobo. We just want to make sure he all right. You know, that really scared me. That shit foul, my nigga. My nigga gonna be good, though. My nigga strong. Yeah, nephew. He always been a fighter, man. I remember he was little. He always be fighting. So we'll call. I call Lakeisha right now. Check. Call her, man. You need to know what's going on. Intel. Shit crazy, man. You never know you gotta go, man. He gonna be here though.
Hello. Yeah, Lakeisha. Yeah, it's your Uncle Leroy. Yeah. You know, your daddy, baby brother.
Hello? Hey, Uncle Leroy.
Yeah. How your brother doing?
I'm all right. Yeah, I'm up here with him right now at the hospital.
Okay. All right. He holding up, right?
Yeah, he doing okay. It's just, I had to come outside, smoke me a blunt. I couldn't sit up in there with him while they sticking all them tubes and stuff in him and everything. I couldn't sit there and watch that.
Okay. All right. Well, baby girl, if you learn anything before I do, or you learn anything, soon, could you please call your uncle and let your uncle know? Your uncle be real worried about y'all. I just can't lose none of y'all.
Yeah, because I don't know what's going on, but he a fighter, so I just pray everything be okay.
All right, niece. Okay, I love you.
All right, I love y'all too. Tell everybody I love them.
Talk to you.
What's up, Keith?
Yeah, that's how. Yeah, she said.
Your brother gonna be all right. It's our nigga, man.
Yeah, she said thank you.
Prayers for you.
She said like what she said. Thank you so much. She said she love you too.
So, what was your life like growing up?
Shit, man. Crazy as fuck, you know what I'm saying? Growing up, in Los Angeles, California, right there on Hooper, 77th place, right behind Primal Lee. Shit. I was growing up right there in the area of the green light? The green light. You know what I'm saying? And that shit right there was horrible. Where, it was just like, any nigga we see in a white tee, it was just on sight. If you was a black nigga in a white tee, you know what I'm saying? And at that point, I was still going to Primal Lee. You know what I'm saying? After Primal Lee, I went to Addison and walking to Addison, I used to see dead bodies on the ground, you know what I'm saying? And stomachs pushed in, you know what I mean? So inside the house, you know what I'm saying, very dysfunctional. I was, raised in a fucked up environment, well, I guess you could say two parents that was trying, but yeah, I guess that's what they want to call it.
So when did you first find out something was wrong?
2003. 2003, man. I was homeless out here in California. You know what I'm saying? My mama was like, bring your ass back to San Antonio. This around the time where my first baby mama was pregnant with my son. And the goddamn me, long story short, she was supposed to come to Texas, have him. She called me, told me I'd never see my son. I tried to kill myself by overdosing on Zoloft and Zyprexa. Ate up half of my pancreas to cause my symptoms to be whacked off. And that's where it started off with diabetes and shit.
What did the doctor tell you?
After I had to drink the charcoal and they had to pump my motherfucking stomach and shit, man, they was just saying I was lucky to be alive. You feel what I'm saying? And I was in and out of the mental institutions in San Antonio, Texas, a good portion of my life, because I was, I just didn't really know how to, swallow that. Really wasn't gonna be able to see my son, and then I didn't see him until he was like 6. So I didn't meet him until he was 6 years old. At Intense Entertainment, it was my first time when my baby mama brought him to me and shit. So yeah.
What was going through your mind at that moment?
When she brought him to me?
No, when the doctor told you.
Oh man, a lot of shit was going through my mind. More than anything, I was just, really trying to like pull myself together, more than what he was saying. Like I was trying to like psych myself up to believe it was or not. Like you bipolar schizophrenic. No, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? You just an unfit person, or whatever they said. I was just trying to like really not believe it. Yeah, I was in denial.
Did you understand what dialysis was at that time?
I did, because I used to, like I said, in Texas, I used to go to dialysis with my cousin, to play games with her, So I didn't really know, even when I was going with her, I didn't really know like the depths of it, I know I was just going, Yeah.
What does a normal week of dialysis look like for you?
Man, that's hard to say, because sometimes, things could just go wrong. It could go from a 3-day week to a 4-day week to being in the hospital for some weeks. Yeah.
How does it make your body feel?
Fucked up, man. It makes your body feel just very fatigued. Feel like you got molested by a fucking machine. You feel what I'm saying? You just drain. You forget a lot. You're very forgetful. Yeah, it's. I look at it like this. It's 2026. They should have, a better way. To do this now. With all the technology and shit. But when you only have Medi-Cal, and then it's said to be that, when you're on dialysis for 36 weeks, you're supposed to automatically be accepted for Medicare, because you need both of them to get the proper treatment for dialysis. They won't give it to me. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm getting like very basic underhand treatment right now.
What's something people don't understand about dialysis?
That it really fuck up your memory. You know what I'm saying? Like it makes you very forgetful. They call it fog brain, when your thoughts is very foggy. It's very depressing at times when you go through it by yourself, especially. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know if that's the last time you walking in there. You know what I'm saying? If you gonna walk out. If you won't even be able to say bye to your family, so yeah, that shit fucks with me for sure.
So my name is Jamal Iams Sr., LA resident, born and raised. First started out living on the west side, grew up on the east side. I'm a father of 6. And I've been an entertainer since I was 17, professional entertainer since I was 17 years old. I'm a member of a band called Funkalicious, which I've been in since I was 17. Part of the Wrigley Clique on the east side. And just, I'm a Gemini, so it's 2 sides of the Gemini. I'm 37, went to Fremont High for a little bit, lived all over LA County for a little bit for, a lot of my life, so I'm a real LA baby.
Okay, what do you know about dialysis?
One thing I do know about dialysis is that something I would hope one day I would never have to be on or have to need, in all honesty. I know that it's a helpful treatment for a lot of people who have different problems, mainly pertaining to diabetes. And I truly believe that hopefully one day we'll get to a point where our people who are on dialysis will not, or who require to be on dialysis, wouldn't need the machines anymore, and it would be some more of a like convenient or conventional way to be able to kind of maneuver around and, you know, kind of not have to be hindered by being hooked up to the machines.
All right. And then, do you think they mistreated in there?
You know, in all honesty, I couldn't tell you what's going on in China because I've never been there. You know, so I mean, I can only take someone's word for it. You know, I can only take the word of those who are dealing with that and who are dealing with the pain. So I mean, if they've gone all these years without finding a more of a conventional way of assisting our people who need dialysis, then I believe maybe there is some kind of mistreatment, just like there is in any other medical field and any other medical facility. Do I believe that they, like Michael Jackson said, give a damn about us? No, they don't. So I say, why would they give a damn about those people? You know how America is, and you know, I might not might not be able to say this, or might not be able to get away with it, but you know, white supremacists are always going to try to make sure that those who are less fortunate or who are not the same skin tone as them are not going to ever be able to thrive or be, you know, in a position of power. So they're going to keep those people down. So I look at it, if it's extremely profitable putting those bodies in those beds and those chairs and, you know, draining them of their life for 3 days out of the week, I believe there's a lot of profit the same way that there's a lot of profit of them turning a man into a woman or a woman into a man. When people really need help, they don't give a damn. As long as they able to make profit, there's no money in the cure, unfortunately.
What does it feel like sitting in that chair for hours?
Depression as fuck. I'll be having anxiety. I'll be like, man, look, y'all need some smoke session in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me twist something up. Like, you know, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I'll take a edible or something, you know what I'm saying? Because I'll be ready to go. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm ready to get the fuck off this. You know, it's been 8 years, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't really missed a beat on going to dialysis or, you know, going to treatment. And it's just, sometimes it's like, I wish I wasn't in this predicament by myself, sitting here in this motherfucking chair, you know, and, you know, I got family that say they love a nigga, but they won't come sit with me, you know, for 5 minutes to show, you know what I'm saying, the organization that I got more support so I can get a kidney. You feel me? So, yeah.
What's been your hardest day on dialysis?
I guess when I gotta go back to back. I go back to back sometimes, like, I see myself, like, tripping off the littlest things. I'm like, very irritated. Like, I'm quick to just, like, take things wrongly. Like, I'm discombobulated, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Have you ever felt like giving up?
Plenty of times, hell yeah, shit, you know. You know, sometimes I think like I'm better off dead than alive, and the only reason I'm not suicidal, like I want to kill myself or harm myself, but it's just like, to get a kidney, I gotta have more support. If I don't have more support, they won't give me a kidney. And it's just like, from all my family that, you know, into church, that's like, won't give me the moral support, I gotta ask for it. You know what I'm going through. You know what I'm saying? So that's what makes me work overtime, trying to hit a lick, doing music, you know, these movies or whatever, so I could have enough money one day to pay somebody for the moral support, for their time, you know what I'm saying, for the 6 weeks or forever long it takes.
So go a little deeper into that. What is the moral support? How do people support you?
I mean, so basically it's like this, right? All right, so I go to dialysis. The dialysis center reports to the hospital. So the dialysis center will call the hospital will call the dialysis center like, yeah, do we have moral support? You know what I'm saying? Do anybody come to dialysis with them? Basically, that's what it means. No, nobody comes with them. Okay, so now it's time for me to go to the hospital, see if I'm a good candidate for a kidney. And then everything check out good. but the only thing is I ain't got more support. And they stand 10 toes on there like, well, we know you're lying. You know, you saying you do, we know you don't, because nobody come to you with dialysis. So, yeah, so basically, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, if it's like for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? It builds a record. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, yeah, every first 10 minutes of dialysis, his brother's with him, his mom's with him. You know what I'm saying? And they very, you know what I'm saying, active in what's going on with them. You know what I'm saying? Being young, black, on dialysis by yourself, it makes them feel like, oh, well, shit, you know, we could just treat them however. You know, it's been 8 years. I know people that got on dialysis and got a kidney within 6 months, got a kidney within 2 months. I know somebody that's don't even got their papers, that's a legal alien out here and got a kidney before me. And this nigga used to live in my car before I got shot. And that fuck with my faith. It does fuck with me because it's like, what the fuck, you know? It shows the separation between race and how they treat them, how they treat us. Being black, by yourself, you don't got the most support, so that means you don't got no family to speak up for you. And majority of the time, they ain't gonna listen to you because you young black, you know, you speaking with a, you know, authority, or you got that passion in your voice to the point they think that you just a angry black man, but they don't understand that, like, shit, nigga, this look like my gravesite. You know, this look like I'm not gonna come through. So having faith is something big in my life, because even though it seemed like it's over, I know it's not, because I believe in God. You know, so yeah.
My name is Herbie, aka Haha Herbie, and I am from Dallas, Texas.
All right. Have you ever heard of dialysis?
Yes, I have heard of dialysis, just in passing, and kind of got a glimpse of it, but I don't really know exactly what it means. I know it's for like when you're in, you're dealing with something life-threatening, and they're keeping you kind of taking care of you during that time.
All right. So, do you think they're mistreated when they're there?
Oh, absolutely. I had a grandmother that was on dialysis, and I remember my dad and my uncles would always go and check on her daily, because they would see how they would treat some of the other patients there. So that's an industry that definitely gets overlooked, especially for black folks, when it comes to medical mistreatment. And so I think there's a lot of work to be done in that regard.
All right. How has this changed you mentally?
Fucked me up mentally, shit. It made me pull back a lot, you know, from being around people, because a lot of people don't understand. Like, I can have a good day, I can have a bad day. And sometimes it's like a feeling I can't even control. You know, I'm just fresh off of dialysis. I want to be around everybody. And it's like, oh, bro, your facial expressions. Oh, bro, nigga, I just got off of dialysis for 4 fucking hours. Nigga, what the fuck? What the fuck you mean, nigga? Like, I'm still here, though. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
All right. Have you ever felt mistreated during dialysis?
Oh, yeah, for sure, bro. I mean, I remember when I first got on dialysis, this was maybe like the year 2019, and I was going to dialysis across the street from St. Francis Hospital. I was late, and I got in there, and a technician was putting me on. And, excuse me, when you late, you know what I'm saying, like, the technicians, they ain't able to take their breaks and shit like that, or, you know, it fucks up their break or whatever, however. So the motherfucker was mad. He stuck me, and he stuck me too hard and bruised my arm. Like, my arm started bruising immediately. And I tried to fight him, and they called the police on me. Like, 18 police officers came out, you know, for just one black man. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, bro, like, first and foremost, y'all telling me to calm the fuck down. This is my lifeline. This motherfucker could take me out. You know, it could be fatal. You know what I'm saying? He could have, you know, punched on my arm too hard and could have, you know, made it bust. He could have did whatever. You know, it could have just fucked me up, and then it would have just been a pat on the back. Oh, you know, we send our condolences to your family. I'm dead. The motherfucker's still working. You know what I mean?
Do you feel like the system really cares about you?
Fuck no. It's a lie. They don't care. It's just all about money, bro. I keep on hearing different numbers. I ain't did the research myself, but they offer one patient, and I know what I'm about to say for sure off of experience, but off of one patient, I believe they make like $19,000 off of one patient. But if I didn't have insurance, it's maybe like $375, close to $400 an hour if I don't have insurance. So if I was just out here, no job, not on Social Security, you know what I'm saying, and I needed dialysis, and the hospital kicked me out, and I needed dialysis, I needed, you know, to live, I had to come up with $400. Well, actually, that would be $1,200 a day just to go to dialysis out my pocket. So it's all the money. They don't give a fuck. Because if they gave a fuck, they would give the kidneys at a more reasonable time. California is the only state to make you wait 10 years. Las Vegas, San Diego, and Arizona only make you wait 5 years. What the fuck that's for? You feel what I'm saying? Like, fuck all that, you know what I'm saying? This world is big enough. This world is advanced to the point, they got artificial fucking kidneys, bruh. So why the fuck I ain't got one? Because I gotta have the money. I gotta have the insurance to get that shit. So I gotta be white, rich, come from a rich family, or just like overwork myself to trying to get the money.
Money Bag Rose, aka Bag Baby Rose. I'm from South Central Los Angeles.
All right. What do you know about dialysis?
I know that you lose a kidney. I know that it's like, you know what I'm saying, you're dependent on the system, depending on, you know what I'm saying, somebody to come through, a donor, certain things like that, but, you know what I'm saying, not too much.
Do you think they are mistreated in there?
For sure, man. I got a friend, you know what I'm saying, Babaluski, man, like just sitting there with him and just having a conversation with him and seeing how they doing him in regards to, you know what I'm saying, the treatment and shit, like it's really fucked up.
All right. Anything else you want to say about dialysis?
Hey man, you know what I'm saying, I'm a Money Bag Rose, Bag Baby Rose, but at the end of the day, I'm human. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, you know, just giving more awareness, you know what I'm saying, and bringing light to the situation, just seeing my friend go through that type of shit to fuck with me. So, you know what I'm saying, I'm just here to give moral support and learn more about dialysis because, you know what I'm saying, it's something that's going on that's not talked about, you know? So I'm here to just give more light, that's all, shed light on dialysis.
All right. Can you talk about your experience with insurance, and do you feel like you're being treated differently as a young black man?
Like, the insurance is so fucking crazy, bro, because it's like 1 minute, like, okay, everything is good. And then they have a glitch in their system, the insurance, that kick you out of the motherfucking cover, and now you're not covered. So now it's like I gotta go to the hospital for dialysis. I'm in the hospital. I'm a hard stick. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and I just gotta get sticked on, trying to get rest. You know, in the hospital you can't really get rest, but it's like fuck. So yeah, man, it's just a fucked up thing, really, dog.
My name is LaShawn Tate, and I'm from Los Angeles, California.
Would you describe yourself? How would you describe dialysis? Have you ever heard of it?
Well, yeah, I heard of it, but it's like dialysis. I would describe it as, you know, it's a treatment, but the treatment is kind of draining. So, you know, like, as far as when they have to go and get on that machine, you know, it's taking so much blood. It just takes so much energy from the body, you know, so it just makes the body feel useless. So it's like I know it's like a type of thing where they're like depressed and stressed, you know, but at the end of the day, it's like, it's always there's a God. So I believe that, you know, as long as we have faith, everything gonna be all right.
Do you think they get mistreated during dialysis?
No, it's fair.
Take me back to July 16th, 2020. What happened?
Shit, man. I was at work. I was working at Party Society LA on 11th and Main, downtown Los Angeles. And, you know, it was an after-hour joint, you know what I'm saying? And usually I'll be inside with the, you know, like the strippers and shit. Just one particular night, they had me at the front door. I didn't think nothing by it and shit, you know what I'm saying? So I'm standing there, you know what I'm saying? We about to open. I'm in conversation with the homegirl and her dude. And everybody outside, you know, we about to open and shit. Everybody outside, you know, they're smoking, chilling. This dude walks up to me, young black dude, and he had a hat pulled over his face like this type shit, you know what I'm saying? Like down there looking down. And he was like, you know, you a Zoe killer? You know, I'm very, you know, color coordinated when I dress. So, you know, I don't know what I look like to him, but I was like, not at all. And I told him this is a Haitian-owned club, yada, 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 turn back around. He was like, how much is it to get in? I'm like, $20. Turn back around, that's, you know, I was shot in my neck. Now, the motherfuckers was crazy, told me that he was in and out of the club 3 to 4 times. And like, every day, not for revenge, I just trying to remember, but I can't. They say I know who shot me, I don't. Yeah.
What do you remember before you got shot?
I remember before I got shot, leaving the house, getting there early, chilling. I was live on Facebook, chilling. We was there, you know, the music was loud. We was about to open. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I remember being in a conversation with the homie and his, you know, and the homegirl. I remember Rico was sitting in his Rolls Ranger that was facing me, so facing the club. He was sitting there with the white homegirl. That's about it, you know what I'm saying, up to the point where I got shot. You know what I'm saying? I remember the homegirl tucked her dude's tank top and choked the fuck. She was a nurse. So like, don't trip T while I'm a nurse, my nigga, you know what I'm saying? But I gotta choke you down there. So I was on the ground, looking up to the sky, and I looked over, I seen my phone. I unlocked my phone, I called my mom, I told her I got shot. And then I remember the paramedics, stupid motherfuckers, came and was like, scale through 1 to 10, what's the pain level? Nigga, I just got shot in the fucking neck. What you mean 1 through 10? What the nigga, bro? Get me to the fucking hot. They was just doing stupid shit. I was fully awoke until we got to the hospital, and then, you know, I woke up a week later, thought it was the next day. I was in the coma for 7 days.
So what was the first thing you remembered when you woke up?
Hearing that song, hearing that song, try to wet me up, got some niggas trying to kill me. Yeah, for the shit I done. That's all was playing in my head, right? And then at this time, it was COVID too, right? So I'm waking up, I'm feeling my head. I think my head shrunk and shit. Nigga, I think I'm dying, you heard me? I'm like in this big ass bubble and shit. And it's like this glass, and you can see out, you know, where all the nurses and doctors at. And nobody coming to me, and I'm not thinking in my right frame of mind like, oh shit, it's COVID. You know, maybe they waiting for the test results to come back to see if I got, you know that COVID-19 shit. So that was what was going on, but I was panicking. I was like, can somebody please let me know what's going on? And then they came in here like in one of those spaceship suits, you know what I'm saying, from like head to toe. And they told me like, hey bro, you made it. Like you got shot. Waiting for your test results to come back. And then after that, we could, you know, come in, interact, and talk to you and this, that, and that. So, yeah.
How did that moment change your life?
Man, that shit changed everything about me, bro. Like, I was a real goofy, bubbly cat, you know what I'm saying? Especially when it came to me hearing my music somewhere being played by a DJ or, you know, I was just really into me being an artist, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was on the road with shit, you know what I'm saying? I was really going up with my career in the music industry, you know what I'm talking about? But, you know, ever since that happened, man, it has put me in like a glass cell, bro, you know what I'm saying, that I'm trying to break out of, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes I enjoy being by myself, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it done make me humble, it done made me, you know, very unconfrontational, you know what I'm saying? It done told me how to just mind my motherfucking business, because I don't know what I got shot for. I can't put it to the pile. Like, I don't remember having no funk, no quarrel, doing nobody dirty. If, you know, last I do remember, I used to give niggas rides and, you know, help niggas out and shit as much as I could. So, like, yeah.
What goes through your mind when you're alone?
Everything. I feel like being alone is like a power, like you know, you got to master, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you know, you got to stay examining yourself on the daily. So, you know, I'm trying to always fix myself. A lot of times I coach myself to come out of the depression, you know what I'm saying? I like to walk, you know what I'm saying? Where I live at is very peaceful and calm. I go on long walks and, you know, you know, talk to God or listen to my music, smoke a blunt, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I just feel like, you know, it's a major setback for a major comeback. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah.
Do you feel like people really understand you?
No, not at all. I don't think they do. I think it's something that could get close to it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to sit up here and just, you know, downgrade people like that. It's some that do, you know, get close to it for sure. You know what I'm saying? Understanding because I explained it to them. It's some, man, I done had people say, bro, you using this dialysis for an excuse. And then it puts me to, like, you know, go harder to show them, like, bro, you don't know what you're talking about, bro. I run rings around you being sick. Let me just get over this morning sickness. Let me get over this pain, this discomfort. I swear to God, I'm up and down the stairs faster than you. I'm out working you. I'm out selling you. I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
How do you deal with people coming in and out of your life?
Well, the ones that's there now, the door is shut for anybody else, man. I ain't got time for no new friends. I ain't got time for new folk like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, my circle is a dot. And the ones that's in my dot is shown by the people that's around me. You feel me? So, yeah.
What keeps you going?
One that's having the will to live, want to live, knowing that I'm only 40 years old and that I'm just, you know, I'm not saying I'm too young to be going through what I'm going through, but it's just like, yeah, like I want to live, bro. Like I want to show God. I'm to the point now being 40 that, you know, I think like I want to show God that I'm thankful for him sparing my life from the pits of hell. So by all means, I want to get off of dialysis, get a real 9-to-5, like really, you know what I'm saying, work and save money and, you know, live life as a 40 years old man that, you know, God brought through. I want to take vacations. I ain't never been on a cruise. I ain't never been to Catalina Island. I want to do all those things. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
What role does God play in your life?
I ain't nothing without him. He's my everything, you know what I'm saying? He's my all. Like I can't live without him, you know what I'm saying? I can't even try it, you feel what I'm saying? I talk to God more than I talk to anybody. I pray, I call on the name of Jesus Christ and a heartbeat, and I believe that he hear me, and yeah, I have a beautiful relationship with God, you know? He's the head of my life for sure. Yeah.
Why do you think you're still here?
To help other people get through what I've been through. You know what I'm saying? I believe God do have a calling on my life for sure. You know what I'm saying? And I believe that, you know, He got me here to reach one, teach one, to be a light in other people's lives. You know what I'm saying? And how to be an encouragement in other people's lives. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? To do his work, to do God's work, to lead people to the cross, to lead people to God, to Jesus Christ, so they can enter into the kingdom of heaven and be forgiven for their sins. You know, and you know, I'm a sinner within myself, and I know God love me in my sinful ways and my sinful nature, and I just be trying to tell people that, you know, God is nothing but love.
If you can go back, what would you change?
Everything. I'll change everything, bro. I'll change everything. You know what I'm saying? I'll change the way, you know, I let the people growing up around me affect me of believing in myself. I will never drop out of school in the 9th grade. You know what I'm saying? I do it over, you know what I'm saying? I would have been more stable, together, mature before I had kids. You know what I'm saying? I love my kids, you know what I'm saying? But if I could go back and do it over and, you know, get myself together before I had kids, I will for sure.
What do you want people to understand about your life?
That, you know what I'm saying, you know, God giveth and God taketh away, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that's, you know what I'm saying, on dialysis. There's a lot of people that been shot, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that made it through. There's a lot of people that didn't, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, God got me here for a reason. Yeah, God got me here for a reason, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I'm just trying to, you know, fulfill his purpose in my life by, you know, sharing the goodness of God.
What would you say someone going through this, what would you say to someone going through this right now?
Don't give up. Stay fighting, you know what I'm saying, in spite of, you know what I'm saying, like, they don't, you know, if you pass a certain age, they don't want to give you a kidney. You know, I don't know how that feels, you know what I'm saying, but I know it had to be very depressing. So, you know, just know that God got the final say, so keep your head up, stay prayed up, man. Prayer changes everything. I don't care who you are, what you're about, what you do in life. Like, you know, as soon as you call on the name of Jesus Christ, you ask him to forgive you, you can have a beautiful conversation with him every day, man, and he'll guide you in the right directions.
What does it really mean to be a young black man on dialysis?
It means I feel like a superhero. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like God loved me so much that he got me here in spite of me being on dialysis for 8 years, you know what I'm saying, in spite of me being shot in the neck and my arm being, you know, still paralyzed and messed up, you know what I'm saying, that, yeah, I feel like I'm a superhero, man. You know, God, one of God's superheroes for sure. Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Yes, sir. We live to die, die to live. Babaluski. One life to live.
Let's get it, let's
go. You gon' miss me when I die. One life to live, one life to live. Let me give you flowers before you die. One life to live.